I attended a very small school. Some think this makes me a fool. However, what they don't know is how this has caused me to grow. I felt that my teachers cared. No situation ever made me feel scared. I was fortunate for my time one-on-one, which was occasionally fun. I now know I took this education for granted, as I had already been told by my parents. Learning about other school systems now has caused me to frown. My school did not have much diversity, as I did not live in a large city, mainly white and middle class, which I've learned is an advantage to pass. My peers never saw the discrimination and hatred that the world has created through tracking and criminalization, as my school had different theories for their education. Detentions were only used for tardiness, suspensions were only given for violence, but not until after a long sit-down discussion where a student and parent learned the repercussions. Teachers showed up to school with love, at least that's what I received from each one. I learned ways to succeed in my future, through care, examples, and humor. I was fortunate for the school I had, but all that whiteness in one place is bad. Why is it that it's mainly white? Was it done out of spite? What I've learned now is yes, people have been placed strategically in order to oppress. Racism is very frequent and has been used in a sequence. It is taught in public schools, and private ones too, without teachers even knowing this epidemic is still growing. Why is it my school gets more credit, rather than one in a town considered less developed? Shouldn't all kids be treated the same? Shouldn't all education be given a good name? I consider my school to be a good one, but the number of real-world issues I was taught was none. I now learn the cruelty of the world and how it's affected each and every boy and girl. I wish I had learned about racism and hegemony from the beginning, because now it has my head spinning. I feel like many of the things I have learned are a lie, especially by being a girl or a guy of color and low class. It's a serious pain in the ass. Teachers don't care when these kids are in despair. Could never imagine this happening where I'm from. Then again, when it comes to diversity, my town is dumb. I am afraid the segregation of identity is causing a lack of empathy. If the people in my small environment become too arrogant, they will too conform to the disgusting social norms. They will add to the oppressions that are causing so many depressions in a place where kids should feel at home but are too scared to go. I was fortunate for what I was given, but I know that wasn't by coincidence. I am a white female, and in education this means a great deal. I wish it wasn't this way, but this is how it will stay, until students are taught how to think and act by those who care and tell them the facts, the real facts, not the ones written by white men who had overpowering intentions.